Do you struggle with memorizing all 5 pentatonic scale shapes? Do they feel like a bunch of random boxes that don't connect? That's the problem for most guitarists. They learn the shapes, but they never really feel like music. But here's the good news. Those shapes aren't random at all. Every single one of those shapes hides the same 2 patterns. I call them the tall twins and the tiny triplets. And once you spot them, the fretboard suddenly feels a whole lot simpler, and you can move your riffs across shapes without getting lost. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what the tall twins and the tiny triplets are, where to find them in each of the 5 shapes, and how to use them to actually make music across the neck instead of being stuck in one box. And before we dive in, you can download the diagrams and the backing track for this lesson by clicking the link in the description. So in this video, we will be using the A minor pentatonic scale as our example. And let's start with shape number 1 of the A minor pentatonic. You are probably familiar with that shape, but let's break that shape down into 2 mini shapes that will really help us to map out the other 4 shapes of the pentatonic. First, let's look at the tall twins. So the tall twins are a pair of adjacent strings with a 3-fret span. On shape number 1, they're located here. So if we look at this diagram of all 5 shapes of the pentatonic scale, you can see the tall twins highlighted in red. Notice that this same mini shape is located somewhere within each of the 5 pentatonic scale shapes. It's easy to see in shape number 2. It's 1 octave lower than it is in shape number 1, but it's the same mini shape, same notes. In shape number 3, it looks a little different because of the shift due to the tuning of the B string, but it is the exact same shape, exact same notes. In shape number 4, it's located on the lowest pair of strings. In shape number 5, it's on the 2 middle strings. And then we get back to shape number 1, 12 frets or 1 octave higher. Now let's hear the sound of the twins in context. Now let's look at the tiny triplets. The tiny triplets are a group of 3 adjacent strings with a 2-fret span. So in our diagram, you can see the tiny triplets highlighted in blue. And notice that this mini shape is also located somewhere within each of the 5 pentatonic scale shapes. So in shape number 1, the tiny triplets are located here. In shape number 2, the pattern looks a little different. Again, this is because of the shift due to the tuning of the B string, but it is the exact same shape, exact same notes. In shape number 3, the pattern is located on the lowest 3 strings. In shape number 4, the pattern looks a little different. Again, this is because of the shift due to the tuning of the B string, but it is the exact same shapes, same notes. Triplets in shape number 5 are the hardest to see because the group is split up. So in this shape, the lowest triplet is on the B string, and then it moves to the E string, or really the E strings, and then it finishes on the A string. It's a little trickier on this shape, but it is the exact same group of notes. And then we get back to shape number 1, 12 frets higher. Being able to see these 2 groups in each shape is really powerful. Anything that you play on one set of twins or triplets can be lifted straight into the others. This gives you two familiar groups of notes to play in any of the 5 pentatonic scale shapes. Now I want to demonstrate how I use this musically. I'll often start out playing something familiar. So I'm going to play the same phrase in each of the 5 pentatonic shapes. And then after I play that familiar phrase, I'm going to let my musicality kind of take me where I want to go, depending on which shape I'm in. So if the Twins are on a lower string, then I'm probably going to continue by climbing higher for the next phrase. If the Twins are on higher strings, I'm probably going to continue my phrase lower. So now I'm going to play all 5 shapes. The first phrase that I'll play will be using the Twins, and then the second phrase that I will play will just be improvised depending on which shape that I'm in. Now I'll do the same thing with the triplets. So the takeaway is this: every pentatonic shape has twins and triplets. Once you spot them, the shapes stop being random. This will not only make the shapes easier to memorize, but you can actually use them musically all across the neck. And remember, you can download the diagrams and backing track for this lesson by clicking the link in the description. And if you want to take your playing even further, watch this video next. It'll help you really master the guitar neck. And if this lesson was helpful, hit the like button and subscribe. It helps my channel reach more guitarists. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.